Yeah, good day everyone. Welcome back to the show, the MI show. We are here to talk about another episode of what we have been teaching ourselves, talking about some certain things that are even useful for the society, the individuals, and the country at large. So we are here today with one of our guests. Your name, ma?
My name is Susan Amdala.
Hussein Amdallah. From which school?
I finished from Lagos State University.
Oh, your department when? Then.
Nursing. I finished from nursing
Wow,
March 2023.
wow,
I'm a
mashallah.
registered nurse, registered midwife, and a Bachelor of Nursing graduate.
Oh, mashallah. Which means you are a certified nurse right now.
Of course.
Wow, mashallah. We are very grateful for having you here once again. So, as it is today, we have many, or let me say, numerous contradiction and misinformation and misconception about marital clauses or marital cases, which the genesis of which is the issue of family planning. We have within ourselves some that are really, let me say, totally against the word family planning. And we have some that are 100% promoting the family planning. What can you tell us about the family planning as it is?
Thank you very much. Let me take it from family planning. So, family planning is a conscious effort made by an individual to limit or space the number of children that the individual wants to have through the use of birth control methods. So, talking about family planning, we have different methods of family planning, and though family planning is effective and also it has its own side effects. So, we have the long-acting family planning methods, we have the short-acting, and we have the permanent method. So, the long-acting family planning methods, they are the IUDs, the intrauterine devices, and the implanol. So these ones, they are very very effective. They last for 3 to 10 years. The so yeah, talking about it is a very effective family planning method that has been confirmed 90% effective. So yeah, but the thing is that the IUDs cannot prevent against STIs, and they actually work to prevent against unintended pregnancy. So all the family planning methods actually work to prevent unintended pregnancy. And talking about the implanol, the implanol also works for 3 to 5 years, and in some cases they can work for 3 years. But it is effective in the first 3 years, very very effective in the first 3 years. And also the side effects of all these long-acting family planning methods I've mentioned is the menorrhea, like lack of menstruation, like you might not see your menstrual period for some time. Some people add weight, obesity. Some people have high blood pressure, chronic headache. So these are the problems that comes with this family planning method. And there is no family planning method that does not have its own advantage and its own side effect. So talking about the short acting family planning method, we have the injectables, we have the oral pills, we have the diaphragm cap, we have the cycle beads, we have and all sorts. So and we have the permanent methods of family planning, so which is the vasectomy and the tubal ligation. So
You
vasectomy,
just said the permanent one.
yes.
So how does it work?
So the vasectomy is for men and tubal ligation is for the women. So
Is it in injection form or how?
the vasectomy is like cutting off of the what actually made the sperm to be effective. So that one is vasectomy, and that is for men. Once the man has already decided that, oh, I don't want to give birth again, and in order to help your wife, instead of your wife going through the family planning, the husband can also decide to go through this method. And also we have the tubal ligation, which is also for
And is it going to be work for the man to be active,
you 100% active
or the
but
sperm
no
will be?
pregnancy.
Oh, wow. So another one is as it is. Some women will take injection and some other things, and after then they will start saying that they have maybe let's say over excess bleeding. What can
Yes.
you tell us about this?
So this works with the hormone, and also it differs from individuals. Some people sees their period, some don't, some sees it in excess, some only spots. So in this case, we just tell our patient that okay, in this case, there are some medications that we give during this period. So you have to control all these side effects that they see. And anytime you discover that, okay, this is what I'm noticing and it is not going well with your body, please report to the healthcare facility.
Okay. So another one is as it is. When a woman just use the, well, I can't know, maybe they call it a ring or whatever to place in their vagina. Is that one even good for the, I mean, health of
You know,
the woman?
the what they place in the vagina is the IUD.
IUD.
And it is like a rod, a copper rod.
Is it removable?
Yes, it is. It is
Easily
removable
removable.
easily. It is seamless. It's very seamless. Till you start it, it is seamless, and to remove it, it is seamless.
The
So,
side effect of it.
side
Is there any side
effects.
effect?
Yes, yes, there is. One of the side effects is the menstruation, like this period. And some people actually, because some people will say that they've used it before and it was not effective. Yes, it cannot be 100% actually, but we have some cases like 1 in 100%. So there are some cases that the woman might still get pregnant even with the usage of this, and that one is beyond the medical practitioner.
Okay. Aside from the one that you said the man can take, is there anyone you can tell us that it is 100% useful
Yes,
for the woman?
for both man and woman, we have condoms too.
Okay.
Condoms is also effective, but most men don't want to use condom. And now we even have female condoms. So if your husband cannot use the male condom, you as a wife can decide to use the condom to prevent the unintended pregnancy. Because you can't call it unwanted because it's because you are going through sex. So it will be wanted, so but it is not intended, so it is unintended pregnancy.
So as it is, as a woman, as you as a woman as well, what can you give the woman that because we all know that the stress of nursing baby is not that easy. What can you give the woman at home so that they will know that this is the right time for me to pregnant, this is the right time for me for nursing of children? Between child spacing and permanent family planning, which one can you advise the woman at home?
This depends on this depends on individual. So the child spacing, it helps you to plan your family better. Child spacing is very very good, and it helps you to plan your family. You can do things at your own convenience when you are not pregnant. So having spaces in between your children helps you to plan for a child before the other child. So personally, family planning is effective, but there are some natural methods. We have the cycle bit where you count your cycle and you know your safe periods. So that time you can plan to have sex during these your safe periods. Then we have the withdrawal methods too. So the withdrawal method also helps the man, but this is not 100% effective because you can't say. So yeah, me personally, talking about family planning and not going for family planning, the injectables is also an effective method, but advising women for family planning, I would advise women after your first baby, try to breastfeed for like 6 months, because exclusive breastfeeding is also part of family planning method. If you breastfeed your child for 6 months exclusively, I can bet it you cannot get pregnant within that 6 months. So try to calculate your safe period after these 6 months. Know the number of years you want to put in between your children. Like okay, 2 years. So for those 2 years, you and your husband you can plan your family effectively. And this family planning would be effective with the support of your husband.
We are very grateful for having you. I know next time if we want to have you on this show, you will show up.
By God's grace.
May Allah be with every one of us. We are very
Amen.
grateful for having you. Your name once again,
Hussein Amdala,
your profession again.
nursing.
Oh, mashallah. Jazakallah khairan.